Oh, slow down, you've had to go over the rope.
Brake.
Alright. I'm guessing I can turn it one more click than that.
Yeah, there is one more click. Yeah.
Steering column, electronic systems fault.
It's faults everywhere.
18 on the instrument cluster.
As you said, it might just be low voltage.
Yeah. Engine electronics, let's enter that one. Engine electronics passed, transmission passed. Seat adjustment failed. It should be 0 to 6 seconds. It's not going to do that at that speed.
Oh.
Why has it got no error messages? No go. Yeah. But so it's responsive, but then the turbos aren't spooling. Alright, no turbos. At some point we'll get it up in the air and see if we can get to the turbochargers. They said that the linkages corrode on them and it can't actuate them, and so it's an error, yeah. Fixed a lot of the errors, but we've still got turbo boost issues on the left bank. So they do just corrode the linkages, so hopefully that's it, because that's an easy fix. But it's now in first gear, which is good. It was stuck in third gear before. So but it's just not boosting. No. You cannot get to them, hey?
No?
I'm kind of happy now that it's just that.
Okay.
It's our only error.
There's nothing else? So you reckon it's back into drive mode?
Yeah. What are we looking at here? No thread on it. Where do I have to align this to pull it out? Does that just... This should just pop out now. Ooh.
Oh, that's with the sensors.
Fine. Bit dirty.
So it pulls in air from this side here.
So many map sensors. You're a map sensor and you're a map sensor. That's the door, I guess. That's 5.
Huh?
That's 5 points. We don't have that. That's how it goes.
That's one way to get it off. Yeah, just go for it. Yeah! That's a bit too easy.
Yeah. Just split.
This refers to a water radiator, so maybe that's the one that's cooling the fuel. Which is that the one you're just reading off?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's what I thought that was. Yeah, okay. That's the fuel cooler. Just pure water. Got a little bit of a pink tinge.
A little pink tinge to it.
I reckon that's power steering.
Yeah. Oh, this is a little electric one.
Yeah.
That's very compact. I'll tell it goes to the pump.
I think we can just start ripping out aircon, right? Okay.
Yes.
That should be the airline. Any luck, this is the drain point for the water.
Hey!
Cool. That should be able to take off radiator closers now. That's working, maybe? Yeah. Oops. So we've still got to get this block split apart.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. There's another big pipe here. Yeah. There, but that sounds better, doesn't it?
Right, just pop it off completely.
That's that side.
Oh, you got it?
Yep. So now we've still got the transmission cooler. Ugh. I think once I get this out, this will be us draining the trans.
Yeah. How much?
Yeah, how many litres does it hold? We'll find out. Put that there in case it starts pouring
You just
out.
want to lift this up? Put it on its
Alright,
on its back.
it's out. Freedom.
Put it on its back and it can't drain.
Yep.
Well, then, don't we just
Nope.
want to... Oh, what's that? It's dust. It's the second time the dust has scared us.
I thought it was smoking. That's the first big view of the motor. Up high they have these nice big 3-inch pipes. Wah. But then it just necks down to 40 mil. 40 mil. Let's label this as reservoir and then disconnect it. Now we're just going to work around it, just removing any lines, I guess.
Oh, that one is. Yeah.
We cleared a bunch of faults. Yeah, we plugged in the OBD device.
But we replaced the...
Map sensors. We had one map sensor failed. They're so cheap that we replaced both. That cleared most engine faults.
The other faults were just low voltage because the battery was flat.
Yeah, we had a lot of warnings, but just because we cranked it over with a pretty bad battery. So most of those didn't come back after we cleared them. We had some AC warnings about the air conditioning system, which we're not going to retain anyway, so we're ignoring those. But we do have a actuator on this left-hand side turbocharger, and we pulled it apart, and it looks mechanical, like it's got variable vanes in the turbo and they're seized. And so it would have been nice to have all check engine lights, all faults cleared before we pulled the motor out of the chassis.
It's so tight.
But you've got to drop the engine to fix that turbo. So, and that's the reason why these cars are selling cheap now, because to do any maintenance on them is a big job. So we'll drop the engine and fix the turbo when we have full access to it. That's it. We're going to get back under it, and we haven't undone this exhaust hanger. Your side is dry. That's it. I'm coming out. What size is it? The problem is the extension just takes all the impact out of the impact wrench. Yep. full of water too.
Oh, good. Engineering, not very well engineered, but it's going to store water.
And so now we're down underneath. Today, finishing off disconnecting the mechanics from underneath, like the drive shafts, and what else? Exhaust is unbolted, and we're going to remove the steering rack because we're going to drop the whole sub-assembly, so we need to remove the steering column from the rack. And that might be it. There's electrics to the transmission and the center lock diff. Probably getting there.
No, I've undone the electronics.
Yep.
Electrics are all unplugged. The reflector are a bit tricky to undo.
I'm sure we'll find more as we start dropping it, the ones that go taut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stopped. It definitely stopped. Yeah. Why did it stop? I'm missing something. Is there another bolt? Another subframe bolt we've missed. I thought there was 6. Yeah, but then we've done the. Whoa! I'm looking at a water line that's still connected.
It's 2. Is that water or fuel?
Fuel.
Yeah.
Fuel. We have not done fuel lines. That would be this pair, maybe. Alright. Definitely glycol.
Yeah?
Yeah, tastes like it. Okay, why didn't it drop? This is a pretty big bolt. What does it do? Yeah, it's another bolt. Yeah. Found it. There. One on the other side. 6 bolts. That makes more sense. A few odd things we found on this car is, of course, the air suspension, which is big bladder. We are not going to have any use for that, so we'll try to sell that off. Nice big brakes though. We're going to use those. Really big brakes. And the rears are nearly as good. Oh, not this side. You'll note there's no auxiliary belts on this engine at all. This thing is a harmonic balancer of a kind. It's a solid flywheel, but it's apparently hollow and full of silicon oil. So that's to damp out some harmonics that you get with a V10 that is running at 90-degree bank angle. Woo. Alright, that definitely dropped. So I'll go and look at the gearbox now. It's like days of our lives over here.
Why?
Like sand through an hourglass. It's just raining sand.
Hey!
If we've missed any cables or if there's anything on the top of the gearbox, we'll find out shortly.
It's broken. That. Do we need anything?
Yeah, that's good. Stay there. I think you just dropped the tail shaft out, which is good. Yep, tail shaft's out, so I can come. I'm going to come down a little bit. Whoop, the whole car's moving for some reason. Well, I think we have to undo. So we've got the transmission selected undo still. So that's the one we've removed, yep. Is there any others?
What's that? It's still connected.
Yeah. Plunging in. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, I'll try pulling it again.
That's good.
Yeah, it's out. Completely disconnected.
Well done. Big.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh, have a look at this for a win. This is the turbo that was seized.
Yeah.
And we found this joint was all seized and we got it off.
Yeah.
Look at the top one. It's just the bloody that's seized.
Oh, no.
The actuator's working.
Put some W40 on that. Imagine having pulled that out though, just to fix that.
Yeah, because you cannot get to it.
Shit.
So this is what I'm thinking. We're going to revisit this, but this is what I was thinking, that we could sit either side it.
Yes.
The engine's there. You sit either side. We won't use the return. We're going to make it front drive of the tracks.
Okay.
So we just run forwards to a front diff.
Yeah.
And it just means that this housing thing, we either design it so that that's just like there, you know, like your knees go up and over it, or we just chop it off.
So what is that?
That is the transfer case. Inside here is
We need it.
a high-low gearbox, which I want to keep.
Yes.
And then there's this selectable transmission to make the front wheels drive.
Yes.
It's not always driving them,
Yes.
and we probably need to open that up or research it and work out if we need to lock this from rotating, like lock the center diff,
Yes.
or if it will lock up mechanically enough that depends on how, like it has a locking center diff. Now that we have the engine out, it's the first time that we're seeing it. You can't see much while it's in the car. When you're looking in through the bonnet, you just see this plastic work on the top. But now that we have it out, first time we've seen the full transmission. It's probably longer than I expected, but she'll work. We're going to sit either side of it, so it doesn't really matter the length. So happy with that. No surprises. We'll probably have to rearrange the exhaust a little bit because we want to tuck it around and get it around the back quicker than it is at the moment. Yeah, when we first got the Touareg, we'd used an OBD scan gauge to look for faults, and one of the faults was that this turbo actuator wasn't operating normally. While the engine was in the car, we managed to pull this pivot point off and we could drive the actuator. So we know it's not a problem with the electromechanical part, but we couldn't move this up and down. So we were concerned that the turbo was seized inside. It has variable vanes, so it can change the airflow rate, and they do seize inside, or they coke up with exhaust carbon. So we're dreading the worst, but we couldn't even get to it because there's a chassis rail right here. As soon as we pulled the engine out, we had to play with it, and we were very happy to learn that the pivot point had seized on the outside, and it just took some WD-40 and it's fixed. So that was a big win. So it's obviously leaking a little bit of oil, but we're not going to do too much work on it before we start using it, because normally you drop these out of the car and you've got to fix everything you can while they're out, because as soon as you put them back in, you can't get to anything. But we'll design our chassis quite open so that we can still work on the engine. So we don't need to do too much preventative maintenance. Oh, slow down, you've had to go over the rope. Alright. Say when.
I don't get it, why won't this thing start?
Ah, uneventful.
Also
All too easy.
too good.
All too good. It has a centre diff and drives both but at variable speeds, and if we're only going to connect this one here with all the load on this one, rather than the engine turning this one, it will just spin the one that's not connected, and that's a problem for us. So we need to lock it, the centre diff. It does have a locking function, but I don't know if it's a friction-based system or what. We need to lock it 100%, so we'll need to split this case and lock the centre diff. Now that we've got the engine out, the next steps are to do a 3D scan of it, so that as well as moving forwards and working on this, we've still got more to strip out of the car, but in between we can work on the CAD model and start experimenting with where we position this motor. Yeah, so it's a big engine and a big transmission, and we want to fit 2 people in it, hopefully, one either side of that transmission. And we've got to fit it inside we're limited to the shape of the RC car, which is a little tight cockpit. So it's a real juggle to position it all in. And so a 3D model, a scan of this engine will be the first step.